All right, new update. Yesterday, Reckless Ben posted a video that somebody has gotten the unredacted body cam footage of all of this. If you guys have been keeping up with the situation, you know that there was some sus things happening with the body cam footage of why they were redacted. And today we are going to figure out what happened. We got a couple, we have a video today, and then we have a couple of articles posted on the Bricks and Minifigs website with a couple of updates. Let's go and check it out.
Actually hacked into the American Fork Police Department and released all the footage unredacted of my interactions with them. So this is the original footage I got with the redactions in, and this is the new unredacted footage. I'm lining them up, and I'm going to keep only the redacted parts to see what they were actually saying.
Let's hear it.
I understand. This ends today. I know. We're talking more.
Sadly, they weren't able to get the first 2 days where I was accused of having heroin on me.
Somebody's upset.
The final 2 days, we were able to see a lot, actually. The footage starts with me going to Josh's house so I can serve him his legal court papers. Josh knows that if he goes to court with me, he's going to lose. So instead, a much easier option is he calls the police on me to prevent me from serving him.
Calls the police on him 4 times, by the way.
His name is Ben Schneider. He's stalking my house. Will you come to my house, please, and come get them? I'm not going to have stalkers.
Are they there right now?
They're on the side of the house.
One of the dispatchers made a note here saying that you were going to shoot someone.
I'm done with this. Officer, can you please help me and my family and make this stop?
Yeah, absolutely.
We talked about this, bro. If Ben said he was going to shoot someone, he would be in cuffs. Like, no shot, he would be, like, 100% he would be in cuffs. Yeah, this guy says he wants to kill somebody, and they don't even care.
She had a consignment deal with a guy named Brian Mansell. A year and a half, almost 2 years, she had this consignment deal with him, and she never paid him.
So right away, Josh is lying to the police, which we can easily verify with all of the metadata timestamped pictures that show that the Lego sets were in the store when Josh took it over.
He's hired this YouTuber. His name is Ben Schneider. He's Reckless Ben. They sent people in saying they're going to murder our manager. I'm done.
Bro, these threats aren't real. These threats aren't real unless Ben is doing some crazy stuff behind the scenes. There is zero evidence of Ben, Brian, their friends, anyone in, like, you know, cahoots with Ben of saying any threats. No one has said any threats except for this man right here, Josh. So, you know, I'm sure people are trying to pretend to be Ben or be Brian or whatever and, you know, make threats. But right now there's zero evidence.
What are you guys doing here?
So we are in a court case with them, and we have to serve them legal papers.
She is a process server, and she's trying to serve you papers.
She's not a process server.
And you know that how?
Okay.
Get the papers. They're fake papers. They're fake. Go get the papers.
Okay. You okay if I bring those over to you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're fake.
So right there, he's saying he's acknowledging the papers. That is the first acknowledgement that he's getting served.
Can I see those papers? Yeah. So this is what you're trying to serve them with?
Yes. I wish we could just send them an email. I wish we could just send them a phone call, or the court could send it to them, but this is what we're required to do from the United States court. So we're just following the instructions of the government. He thinks if I just call the cops on me, he can get away with it, but we're showing him, like, we don't have any way with this crime, so.
Okay. You okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Hang tight. Are you okay if she just gives you the papers so we can just...
Okay, but if I'm correct here, he has been served. If the person identified on the papers has acknowledged the papers, as in Josh here, Josh is acknowledging that there's papers to serve him, isn't that's like enough evidence? But they redacted it saying, oh, he never got served. So literally the police are covering up the fact that he's already been served. Or like that the serve has gone through, I should say.
Have you looked at the papers? I've talked to the Kaiser Police Department. There's nothing filed. So no, I'm not accepting service.
You talked to the police department if you had a court case? Why wouldn't you call the court?
Okay. Absolutely not. It's fake.
Okay.
It's not real.
That's completely fine. You have that right?
Yeah.
Literally all
Oh my God, he's raw dogging it. Holy shit. Yo, he's straight connected to the earth right now.
Not real.
That's completely
actually
fine.
raw dogging it on the toes in the grass.
You have that right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Literally, all this police officer has to do is be like, "You are served," and then he doesn't even have to accept them. He can literally just
Dogs
drop
out
them.
and everything.
But as long as you say
Facts.
"you are served," that counts as illegal serving. So why doesn't this cop just do that? Like this whole thing could be solved in literally 3 seconds. Like here, I'll time it. You've been served. Yeah, like literally 1.5 seconds, and this could be solved. This could literally be solved in 1.5 seconds. And this police officer is just purposely choosing to make this way more complicated than it has to be.
Hold on.
All right. What do you?
To make this way more complicated than it has to be.
Hold on.
All right. What are you wanting done today?
As much
Besides, obviously, talk to.
as much as you humanly possibly can.
I can screen chart.
What was the officer doing right there? Is the officer himself? That's not, no. Because is he like intentionally doing something to the body cam? Because I don't think the cops don't like redact them themselves. It's like, you know, afterwards type thing. But like he's low key looking like he's like putting it on mute or something. You know what I mean? And he's looking right at it too.
Besides, obviously, talk to.
As much as you humanly possibly can.
I can screen charges. I'm open to screening charges, Lord.
I mean, yes. Like I can assume. I don't have pure evidence, but I'm pretty sure. Yes, I've seen like maybe body cam footage of it. Like they can turn it off, but like that's a big no-no. Well, should be a big no-no, but.
Attorney.
Yeah. Instead of serving these court papers like the police officer promised me he would, this officer would rather screen all possible charges for me to see what random stuff they can make up about me.
I'm gonna go talk with him. Give him his paper back, since you do not want this.
Can I
Correct?
just peek at it?
What was that?
Oh,
Can I peek at it?
It kind of puts me in a little bit
All
of
right,
a
never
bind.
mind. It's fake. There's
Yes.
no law.
ooh. Okay, that has to be it. Okay. I said earlier when he was in the gray tee that was like evidence of him accepting the papers. Bro, this is blatant evidence that he has been served. And then the cops and him, like, bro, what? The cop just said, yeah, if I give you this, it's gonna put us in a bind. But if I hold it back, there's no big problem.
Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna give this back to him.
Yeah.
And trespasser.
Because here's the thing. Like, think about this logically. Do you think a process server would show up with a guy that's been harassing a YouTuber to serve papers in Utah?
Josh knows that if he gets served these papers, it's going to be really bad for him. And at this point, it seems like he's willing to make up any story he can to get us arrested before he gets served these papers.
They sent a lady in, and the lady's like, "Oh, I'm gonna murder you," to Amanda, the manager.
And now, Josh has just committed a felony.
Ugh.
Lying to the police officers about a false threat I made to get me arrested is super duper illegal.
He called the store 1 billion times, threatened the employees.
Not true. See, not true. Just not true.
He does not want the paper.
He does not want the paper. Third acknowledgement of being served. That's 3 acknowledgements in like the span of 10 minutes. Figured out my crush likes me. I had to process it. Hey, we've all been there. We've all been there, KFC.
Not want the papers? Here's that back for you.
Okay. Not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that. To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay. Yeah. Have a good rest of your day.
Okay, see ya.
Whoever's really gonna ride with the YouTuber. I mean, how stupid does he think I am?
Really, 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 really fucking stupid. Really stupid. Really stupid.
They have fake service papers. And the girl is like, she's like, "Oh no, I gotta serve him these papers." Like they printed up a fake lawsuit, you know? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, do you think the process server would really be riding with the YouTube guy to deliver papers to a guy that he's
Oh,
been
look at
harassing?"
this guy. Look at this guy, dude. Look how he's sitting. Look at this giddy little man here, dude. He's got his like feet touching each other. You know what I mean? He's locked in. Look at this giddy little pose, man. He's happier than ever. He's like a little kid who just got a little popsicle or some shit.
I'm like, "Do you think I'm stupid?" No.
So, did you call the police again?
I just don't know what to do, man. I'm done with these guys.
I wonder if it's like why do I feel like it's like it's got to be somewhat of a harassment to like have the police called on you like 4 times in a row. Like if bro, in the video of Reckless Ben, like he gets police called on him 4 times like in a row, back to back to back to back. And it's like you would think that the dispatcher in the police department would be like, "Hey, maybe we don't show up to this." I've seen body cam footage of, you know, cops being like, "We literally won't show up again because how many times we've been called here," in other situations. Crazy.
We're ready and willing to arrest these individuals for Utah statutes for cyberbullying and digital stuff.
Cyberbullying?
Using electronic means for communication and coordinating their stuff.
Cyberbullying, says the dude who like went on fucking live stream Lego podcast looking like he just woke up. It just started yapping, dude. Oh my god.
Stalking, not stalking, stalking.
It's all of the above.
Okay, got it.
But because they're continuing to use additional tactics and other things like that, thinking that they're being cute and whatnot, can't continue. So somebody has to be arrested to show that they can't continue to do this.
Now we're just kind of wanting to know what you want done on this.
As much as we humanly possibly can.
As much as we can. Yo, this guy wants them sent to Alcatraz. Yo, this guy wants them sent to outer space. Holy. Holy.
He's going to submit, have it screened for charges with our prosecutors, right, with our city prosecutors.
He is very adamant that he wants to serve you with papers, okay?
That's fake. Pretend to be a process server.
So
You can't. It's illegal.
Why not? In the state of Utah, to be a process server, all you have to do is be over the age of 18 years old. You got to be not affiliated with the case, and you can't be an attorney. And this girl meets all 3. She is over 18 years old. I literally met her like 10 minutes before we showed up here, and she's not an attorney. So legally, in the state of Utah, this woman is a process server. And I already explained this to the police.
So anyone can be a process server. You have to be 18 years old, and you have to be not affiliated with the case. So she is not affiliated with the case. She's over.
I think I talked about this like literally at this point in the last video, but dude, a cop's like, bro, if you tell a cop the law or like, you know, rules, it just goes in one ear and out the other. Cops will never listen to anyone when they're like, actually, this is how it works.
18 years old, that qualifies as a process server.
okay. Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
Not affiliated.
That's her. Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
we have no
I just
relationship. That's why
barely
she's
met
here.
her.
Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who she is. The exact person that you were describing.
That's fake. It is a lie. She's impersonating a process server.
So for this girl to be impersonating a process server in the state of Utah, she must either be under 18, which the cops took her ID and verified she's not under 18.
Do you have an ID or anything like that on you?
She has to be related to this case, which Josh says he's never seen her before, so she can't be related to this case. Josh has verified that. And so the only option left is Josh must assume that she's an attorney. But if Josh has never heard of her before, how does he know she's an attorney? And spoiler alert, she's not an attorney. But so I don't know what Josh means when he says she's pretending to be a process server.
It's because he doesn't know
because
anything.
It seems like he's verified that she meets all the requirements to be a process server. So basically what Josh is saying is, even though she meets all these requirements, and I acknowledge she meets these requirements, she still doesn't meet these requirements. You're making no sense, Josh.
Impersonating an officer of the court, that carries it's pretty significant,
Yeah, you can't pretend to be a process server. Sorry. Yeah, you can't. That's got to be illegal.
And that's, like I say, he's getting combining charges.
I'm curious to see like what they said the moment before they arrest him, because they arrested him saying that the papers were fake because like, oh, he's already been served or whatever. So I'm interested to see like what they said word for word.
It's a class A misdemeanor to impersonate a process.
Yo, this guy's fucking asking Gemini what the law is. He's like, look, Google said it. Google said it, sir. Yo, like, brother, I guarantee you that says Gemini at the top or ChatGPT. with the like AI suggested definition.
A server in the state of Utah.
So right
I
now,
want her arrested for impersonating a process server.
so right now,
I can't just go and pretend. I can't go print up fake documents and go try to process serve people.
Correct. Correct. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Wait, Josh is actually having a revelation or whatever, dude. He actually just said something smart. That is correct. You can't fake it. That is why it's not faked. You just said they can't fake it. You just proved Ben correct. Why would you fake it? It's like hard to do that.
That's illegal.
so these papers that you printed up are
Fake. Yes, 1 billion, trillion, gazillion %.
1 billion, gillion, trillion%, Mom. He said I could play on the console, but he won't let me.
This is Ammon. I'm with the corporate office.
This is the CEO.
Oh, hi.
So what's happened is we had a former franchisee. Mr. Schneider is just a YouTuber that got a hold of the story and then went to this guy and said, hey, if I can harass these guys and if I can do some stuff and get some money out of them, will you pay me some of that money? And that's what they're trying to do.
So that's a lie. So now both Josh, I don't even know who the CEO is. Maybe that, no, because Brandon's the other guy. I don't know the CEO's name. Yeah, there's 3 guys. I don't know who one of them is. I know 2 of them. Or like by face, I know 2 of them. This guy on the phone is now also lying to the cops. Nice.
What they do is the individual who actually owes the money left the United States.
And now Eamon has just committed obstruction by lying to the police officers.
He created a fake contract, forged a manager's signature up there, threatened to kill her.
I didn't sign no agreement. I'm not beholden to somebody else's stupid agreement. I like how he can just lie to you guys. He's just straight.
Oh my God, wait. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is, dude, it's like sad. Like, dude, this is some straight up, like, bro needs to go to Arkham Asylum. Bro's like the Riddler or something, dude. He's actually, like, believing that he's not lying and coming up with lies, but they are. It's actually insane.
So he owes me $200,000.
I'll check with the court, see if it's a valid civil case that he's trying to push through, and we'll go about it that way, okay?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case
What is this
real.
angle? Yo, this is the skinniest,
Okay,
like,
thank you
vertical
for your
thing I've
help.
ever seen, bro. They should make TikToks that
That's
big.
all for today. Thank you
And after this phone
for your
what?
help.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our
Yep,
court.
we heard
Okay,
that. We
thank
heard
you
that.
for
We
your
heard
help.
that before.
I think that's all for today. Thank you.
And after this phone call, I guess the police officers turned off the microphone on their body cam because
I knew it. I knew it. That's what that guy was trying to do, bro. I knew it. I knew it, bro.
I guess they
That's
really
what that
didn't
little
want
button was.
literally anyone to hear this, even if someone gets a hold of the unredacted stuff. Not even we now can get it to hear what these police officers are saying. But anyways, the police officer ends up
Oh my God. What the fuck? Yo, is he like a wizard or something? Like, what is it? This looks like that one house of the dude in Lord of the Rings who has the or maybe it's the Hobbit that has like the rabbits on like the little like the sled with dude. This looks like some hut in the woods. What is this, bro? Why are you letting these vines grow on your crib?
going back to talk to Josh.
Oh my God, look how
Some
happy he is.
charges, okay?
Yeah.
But we're just kind of working through. It looks like this is a real case. It just hasn't gone to court, okay?
It's a real case. Who's it against?
You.
Against you, him versus you.
Ben Schneider?
Mm-hmm.
What an idiot.
So,
He's just racking up the charges, and we're working together.
So basically the consensus is we were all wrong here. However, let's just arrest Ben anyways.
Like, letting them go cannot be an option here, guys. Like, there's got to be something for cyber stalking, bullying, like all of the different things. Like, there's got to be something to arrest them and send a message that this is not appropriate, this is not okay.
Oh, you guys are sending a message, all right. Oh, you're sending a message, all right. I think this whole situation has like damn near like, I'd say well over 10 million views across like all platforms. These YouTube videos alone are pulling 1 to 3 million views. The Patreon CEO videos are pulling 1 million views. TikToks, YouTube's, I mean, it could even be 20 million like plus. The whole world's seeing this. Fox News. Bro, I got a YouTube like Fox News thing about it. My grandma could hear about this if she was watching the news at the right time.
In agreement with you. Again, that's why we're kind of working through this right now.
Hello. Benjamin, step out for me.
Oh, wow, they don't even give the reason.
Find you back. Am I being arrested? You're under arrest right now. Really?
He handles it well. I respect that. W. Ben. The sad music.
I love you. I love you. Oh,
There we go.
He loves them. He loves them, chat.
Okay, I love you. I love American Fork Police Department.
God damn. How many times is he gonna say it?
So now let's get to the search warrant, where the cops raided my house because they heard that I was the one that stole the Legos from Brian. So I might have found out an answer of why this cop was so rough with me and threw my arm back. Before we enter the property, the cop warns all the other police officers to make sure we are not filming.
Hey, they're probably going to be quick to film. They're probably going to be quick to pull their phones out, so just be aware of that.
However, when we got raided, I instantly pressed the record button on my phone because I was terrified these police officers were going to do something and try and hide it from the public. But I guess the police officer sees that I'm filming, and once he sees I'm filming, I think he was like, as punishment for filming me, I'm going to bend your arm back upwards and injure you, is my guess of what happened, because afterwards he says this.
The main kid had his phone recording, so I shut it off, but...
The other kid had a GoPro.
Yeah, the GoPro was recording.
How many did you get? You got banned?
We got 5. I know.
Including Ben Schneider?
Oh my God.
Sweet, that's good.
Next, we got some unredacted footage of me using the bathroom.
Nice.
See that the IRS in Scientology Sucks worships a gold plunger as their god.
Now he's talking about
got
his
tattooed
fucking...
on my
oh my God,
wrist
bro.
right here. It's
What
like
a
a
skip.
plunger cross on my wrist. I guess the American Fork Police Department is active members of the Church of Scientology Sucks because they literally put my god on their desk. That's exciting.
We have a felony stalking case right now. Felonies. Everyone's
Who is
facing
this?
felonies.
That's pretty serious shit.
It's super serious. I know that you've been told all of, oh, it's a fundraiser. This guy stole $200,000.
Yeah.
If that was the case, that guy would be in jail.
Yeah.
So
No,
let's use, we're going to use critical.
Anyways, we're going to fast forward a bunch. So this is basically
Holy manipulation.
a spoiler for episode 3, but basically this Bricks and Minifigs company has non-stop been making fake bomb threats, fake fire threats, fake murder threats in my name that I'm going to murder them. The only problem is obviously these are all fake threats. I would never do something like that.
I believe it.
But
I don't think he's
the
doing
police think that
threats.
these are real threats. So now the police from Los Angeles, from Utah, they're all working together now to catch me. Here's a phone call from just a few days ago of the Los Angeles police calling the Utah police of them scheming of a way to get me arrested for all these mystery threats that I've been making.
Paul, we got a complaint from a guy in Provo about this guy Schneider.
Okay.
And so it seems like I talked to the guys in Sandy police too, and then trying to get a hold of Provo police. So it seems like, yeah, Schneider's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Basically, so he called me and he's just like, this guy's crazy. He's like making threats against us, my employees, our business, etc., etc. It seems like this guy might live in LA, or his last known address is in LA. So I guess I'm just trying to track down like what you guys are doing, if anything. I know, like, at least I've been told that there's technically like a couple open cases. This guy's already being charged in Utah by 3 different places. Like, what are we doing? Any idea where he actually is?
No idea.
Okay.
I know we had asked to hold him until we had further, but I'm guessing they just let him bond out. So.
Okay.
The only problem...
Very important. I need to know what this cop was listening to. It'll solve all my answers. Nah, this cop thinks he's in a movie. This cop thinks he's in a movie.
Let him bond out.
Okay.
The only problem is I'm in a place the American police have no jurisdiction over, so they're never gonna catch me here.
Yeah, no American police in sight.
Good luck finding me. You are never gonna find me, police officers.
I don't like that he says that. Like, don't say that and then, like, give them a frame. Like, bro, motherfuckers, yo, like, they might hire fucking Rainbow, dude. They could hire, the FBI might secretly hire Rainbow, and boom, you're done. He gonna find you like that. You just gave him a perfect angle of where you are. Crazy video, dude. We're gonna have to be here for part 3 whenever it comes out, so very much looking forward to that. Real quick, we are gonna check out some of the articles posted from Bricks and Minifigs. Bricks and Minifigs parts ways with Salem, Oregon franchise owners Brandon Best and Joshua Johnson. This is very big information. Okay? This is very big information. Bricks and Minifigs deciding to part ways. I'm going to read the couple parts here just to see what they want to say about it. Evidence of negligence. Oh my God. Evidence of negligence uncovered. Brian Mansell and Crystal Law Gorman jointly valued Lego collection at $95,000 to $100,000. Retailing at their unauthorized coincident agreement. Corporate takes action and reaches out directly to Brian Mansell again for informal resolution. Salt Lake City, Utah, June 4, 2026. Bricks and Minifigs, an authorized Lego reseller specializing in buying, trading, and selling Lego products, today announces the permanent closure of its Salem, Oregon store, as well as a mutual agreement to part ways with franchise owners Brandon Best and Joshua Johnson due to devastating social media campaign. While fact investigation continues, BAM's current state of his investigation has uncovered significant evidence of gross negligence and how the store was previously operated by the prior owner, as well as the operational gaps during the transition and the subsequent management of document recovery. More importantly, BAM leadership has personally reached out to Brian Mansell and the family to meet to review documentations reviewed in the investigation and come to a mutual and positive resolution. The findings are directly related to an ongoing investigation involving collector Brian Mansell, whose father's Star Wars Lego collection was part of an unauthorized and private coincident signed deal in the Salem location that predated Brandon and Josh's owner of the store. So they are still claiming that it was unauthorized. I assume that means unauthorized as in, like, you know, we didn't agree with it. It's not in our things. They're still claiming that. We've been asking for the documentation for a long time. We've asked Mr. Mansell and others and did not receive enough to give us a clear picture until recently. Thanks to internal and external operations assistants and those who continue to stand with us, we finally have enough to proceed with the resolution, said Eamon McNeff, CEO, Bricks and Minifigs. Is this the dude? Is this the... Okay, yeah, so this is the CEO guy who, like, went on the live stream, all of that. This guy sucks as well. So the fact that Brandon and Joshua were let go is good. This guy is also a problem. This is still an issue. Big issue. This does not fix the Bricks and Minifigs situation. Everyone hates McNeff just as much as the other two. So I'm interested to see what happens with that. Eamon McNeff, CEO, Bricks and Minifigs. And now that we do, Brian, we continue our offer to sit down with you, and we are prepared to discuss dropping the lawsuit against you. Let's go through the spreadsheets and post that together and ensure that you are made whole monetarily, and ensure that whatever Star Wars Legos was or remains in the Salem store, whether you identify it as yours or not, you can have it. You can have... I don't like that statement. This statement kind of seems like shut up and stop crying. You know what I mean? You ask your sibling for the final cosmic brownie and you start crying and they're like, just shut up and take it. You can have it. I don't care. Have them all. I don't care. Have them all. Like, bro, We will ensure you are compensated for anything unaccounted for, including what Miss Law/Gorman failed to compensate you for without your knowledge when ready when you are. This is the time I'm going to speak on this. I will reiterate it again in the video, YouTube. If you guys want to get a full, in-depth, even more about the situation, things that I didn't even know about, nor even know where to look about, I highly, 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 highly suggest anyone interested in this situation goes and watches this TOT video with Rodrigo. Absolute legends, okay? WTOT, like, I love the boys to death. I support them on their Patreon. They are my favorite Star Wars, Lego, and Lego Star Wars content creators. I think they're just I think they're hilarious. I like everything about them, though. They've been coming up the last few years. They deserve all the respect. But as well as Rodrigo says a phenomenal breakdown and just take on the whole situation, talking about things that I didn't even know about, such as how the Gormans, the original owners, if you watched the last video, we saw the Gormans uploaded a video. We thought the Gormans were good. The Gormans are not good. I don't even know where to look at that. That statement just kind of stated it as well. But this is true. Apparently, the Gormans have also failed to compensate Brian and his family for some of the sets. If everything was labeled correctly, they would have been given more money. So right now, in this situation, the only good people are Brian Mansell and Reckless Ben for giving attention to the situation. I know Reckless Ben has done a lot of things that some people might not agree with. Right now, he's in another area that, there's a lot going on with the police and everything like that. But so you could argue that you might not like Ben, but Brian Mansell, he is an innocent man that was scammed out of his money. And the Gormans are not 100% good either. And that is very important. I highly suggest, though, if you want the full breakdown, listen to Rodrigo's just take and breakdown of the situation. Very, very knowledgeable guy, as well as just the TOT boys hearing what they have to say as well. So their link will be in the description. Go show some crazy support to them. WTOT. The last thing I want to say, which I got information from this video, is also why I think you should watch it, is because Rodrigo mentioned that this might not even be the end. This might only be the halfway point. Because even people are starting to realize that this has been going on way longer than we think. A lot of the footage, I know the body cam footage was pretty recent, but a lot of the other footage was months and months ago. There is a potential that we are almost only halfway through this situation. There's at least 2 months, a 2-month gap that we don't know anything about. That happened, there was all the stuff we knew about, and then there's now. So there is still a 2-month gap. I think it might be 3, it might be 2. Don't claim me. You know what I mean? So absolutely insane situation. The next video on this YouTube will be part 3 of Reckless Ben's video whenever it comes out. So thank you guys for showing love on the video. This situation, like I said, absolutely crazy. This is like the biggest situation, one of the biggest internet situations of the year. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say of the world. There's a lot of crazier shit happening in the world. But this is some big shit, especially in the Lego community. So, YouTube, I appreciate you guys. Peace.